Hello everyone and welcome to Vlogmas Day the 13th. In an effort to keep things interesting, I decided to change it up a little bit, and I was like, you know what, maybe I'll just do something a little out of the Vlogmas routine. I'm not gonna show you guys me making my bed or getting ready for the day or anything like that, but I thought I would be a little more practical and show you guys some of my favorite Amazon purchases that I've done this year. I've done one of these videos before and you guys liked it very much, so this is going to be an Amazon favorites for quarantine part 2. If you haven't seen the first one, definitely check that one out. I am going to have everything linked below. My Amazon account is linked down there, so you'll be able to see all of my favorite purchases from Amazon. So if you want to shop there. And yeah, I feel like let's just get into it and show you guys some of the things that have changed my life. Please excuse my unmade bed. Something that has been quite the struggle for me that I'm sure a lot of you guys can relate to as well is waking up at a decent time in 2020. That's one of the hardest things to do this year. I'm normally like a 7:38, like that's my happy place. I've been sleeping in and it's been rough for me. Waking up has been really rough, especially now with the time change and everything. Waking up is just a struggle. Something that I got a few months ago is an alarm clock. This one is specifically from Philips, but I know there's other brands out there that make the exact same thing, but this is a daylight alarm clock. I know that's a little weird to think about, so I'm gonna just show you guys. This is basically an alarm that you can set that will slowly light up your room with natural daylight. So it's kind of like the sun's waking you up. And you're probably thinking, Ashley, light is not enough to wake me up. Well, first of all, this does come with sounds also. So you can have an alarm sound that goes off as well. You can have birds chirping, you can have like ocean waves. It has all those kinds of capabilities. But I'm not kidding when I say this light is very bright and it wakes me up almost every time before the sound effects actually kick in. I did worry that this wouldn't be enough, so I would always set my phone alarm as well, but every single time I wake up to the light before an actual alarm goes off. So I'm actually a really big fan. It is a much more subtle way to wake up than like a blaring alarm clock. I love it. So that's my number one. One of my other biggest problems is never having enough outlets or misplacing my box. iPhones use to charge. I have the cord, but I can never find the box. A lot of people I know have outlets that have like an actual USB input. I don't. So I went on Amazon and found something that completely fixed the problem. This is an outlet extension. It has 3 regular outlets, like the 3-prong outlets, and then it has 3 USB inputs as well. Sorry, my neighbor has chickens. But this thing's really cool. You can plug in a lot of things. It also lights up when there's motion. So I have one in the kitchen that lights up at night and I like it a lot. It gives me a lot more space to add things, which you don't think you have that many things, but when you add in like a laptop charger, a phone charger, I want to charge my AirPods for the next morning or my external battery for something, it takes up a lot. These are so nice for that. Something that I always have on hand at all times, and that is probably a problem that I should like look into and really work on, but we'll deal with that later, maybe after 2020, is my cell phone. And I'm not exaggerating, it's with me when I work out, when I go for a walk, when I'm trying to cook something, like finding a recipe, when I'm working obviously, socially, when I'm just bored. I do everything with this. Leaving it flat and trying to read off of it while doing stuff can be annoying, and when I'm working sometimes it's easier to prop it up on something. So I found this on Amazon. This is a little magnetic stand. It's pretty hefty in like weight. So all you have to do is have a little magnet on the back of your phone and this thing will hold on to it. You can adjust it. It can go flat. It can go any direction you'd like. While you're baking something, for example, you can set your phone there and it'll be angled at you and you won't have to constantly like pick it up, read it, and put it down. It'll just be, you know, angled in the right direction. Does that make sense? Anyways, this is definitely not a need, but I'm not exaggerating. I use it all the time. And I didn't think I would love it so much, but I do. I had to share it with you guys. Because we all know that I love a good aesthetic, I was trying to think, I literally think I was bored and trying to find something that I could do to spoof up the bathrooms in our house. This is a very cheap, very affordable, also very eco-friendly way to make your bathroom elevated. You know what I mean? I ended up purchasing these brown glass bottles. This is a spray bottle, this is a pump dispenser bottle, and I've replaced so many things in this house with these. You can use this for cleaner, you can use this to wet your hair, you can use this to water a plant. There's so many different uses that you can use for this. It's reusable, obviously, refillable, resealable. You can put anything you want in here because it's glass. And then I basically took all our soap dispensers in our house and replaced them with these and just got like huge jugs of soap to fill them up with when it empties out. Another cool trick you can do to completely change your bathroom is replace your soap and conditioner with these bottles. It'll take your bathroom from Coach to first class. You feel like you're at a spa. Yeah, I'm a big fan of these and they're super affordable. Oh, she sees a squirrel. Something that I actually purchased in an Amazon shoe haul at the top of this year, well, top of COVID quarantine, was a pair of Crocs. I guess it's been a long time now. Wow, this year's gone by fast. And this is actually one of the best purchases I've ever made because they are my like indoor outdoor shoes. Something that bothers me a lot is when dirt gets tracked in, dust gets tracked in, or the dogs do stuff, or you want to just take the dogs out but you don't have shoes on. I bought these specifically to stay in front of the door. They have one purpose and one purpose only, to take you outside without having to go outside barefoot or with your socks on. I slide these on when I need to go grab a Postmates or when I need to take the dogs for a walk. They're so comfortable. They can get wet. I can leave them outside, no big deal. Best purchase, probably like $10. Don't quote me on that, but it was something like that. Totally worth it. Yeah, big fan. Another thing I recently got that completely changed my mind, and if you've been watching my Vlogmas, then you already know this, but this EMBER mug has changed the hot beverage game for me. I love a hot coffee in the morning. Just a plain, simple black hot coffee with a little bit of stevia. That's my like go-to. The problem is if I need to set it down, maybe edit a video, maybe get ready, by the time I get back to it, it's always cold. This thing will keep your last sip piping hot if you want it that way. A common mistake that I think people have with this is they think that it has like an on-off, but the newer ones you can customize. So if you want it cooler, but you want it to stay at a like lukewarm temperature, you can set it to like 90. If you want it piping hot, you can set it to 140. It's really up to you. So whatever is your perfect temperature, you can set it at, and this mug will keep it there. It's battery operated, so you can walk around with a piping hot cup of coffee for a very long time. I'm a big fan of this. It is more on the expensive side, but if you like a hot beverage, this one's for you. Also, low-key, ask for it for Christmas. Recently, I showed you guys the atrocity that was my shoe organization in my closet. I was using actual bookshelves, and I had been for a long time, the entire time I was in this room. The bookshelves were too tall. They were also falling apart. They were very old, and I finally, like a big girl, ordered some actual shoe shelves, and they changed everything. I vlogged the whole thing, so if you haven't seen that, go check it out. But here it is. It looks great. I also got rid of some shoes, but I'm very happy with this one. I didn't want any of the wired shoe racks, and then I saw these wooden ones that were white, and they just seamlessly flow with my closet. I'm really happy with them, and they were very inexpensive, so I'm linking them below as well. And then the last thing I want to share, I actually didn't purchase myself. As most of you guys know, Taryn is my best friend slash roommate. When she moved in, she explained how she grew up with TV trays, and she's always used TV trays. Alicia and I, however, grew up in a house that never watched TV slash didn't get to watch a lot of TV, and therefore TV trays weren't really a thing. The picture that I had in my head of TV trays was like old, wooden, kind of ugly, like an eyesore in the house. And then Taryn went and bought these all white wooden TV trays that have changed the way that I live my life, in all honesty. They come in this super cute rack that holds them all in place and upright. There's 4 of them, and they're really easy to move because it has a handle on top, so you can pick the whole thing up and move it from room to room. Setting them up is super easy. They're really lightweight, so you don't have to use too much effort to put them together. And me and Alicia and Taryn have had numerous movie nights eating dinner on the couch with our TV trays, and I absolutely love it. I have been converted. I am a TV tray person. Thank you, Taryn, for purchasing these. So I want to give her the credit for that, but I will have them linked down below. So if you guys want some cute all white TV trays, highly recommend these. And there you go, guys. There's some things that I have found during quarantine that have genuinely changed my life. And I really hope that you guys like this video. If you want to see more videos like this, let me know. The next vlog will be more like an actual vlog. I just thought, you know, why not change it up a little bit, switch things around for you guys. Be sure to subscribe and hit the bell for notifications so you don't miss any more of my videos, and I will see you guys in the next one, which will be coming out tomorrow. So that's all, bye.